You guys want to find a fish? Perfect. That's what I like to hear. You're going to need one of these then. A sinker slide. Because we are going to make a fish finder rig. So what is a fish finder rig? Well, it's a rig that you can cast far. You can anchor everything to where you cast it. And then you can have your bait float out in the current. Right? You can flow a live bait, a cut bait, out as far as you want, as long as you leave your bail open, or as long as you don't have your reel in gear, if it's a conventional reel. And then when it's far enough, maybe 20, 30 foot away from your weight, which is anchored, put the reel in gear, close the bail. Now you've got a really free presentation, a really natural look. Or as soon as you cast this out, you can just shut the bail and put the reel in gear. And then you've got the length of the leader, which is usually 3 to 5 foot. And your bait is still going to look natural. It's just going to be a lot closer to your weight. So that's the purpose of a fish finder rig. It's similar to a Carolina rig, except we have a sinker slide, which lets us use a Sputnik or a pyramid, whereas Carolina rig just uses an egg sinker. All right, so how do we tie this? I'm gonna show you. So take your main line. I've got 20-pound braid. Put it through the sinker slide. All right. Take a swivel. I like these black. They're black painted, so they're not as shiny, and they're stainless steel. This way it's very strong. You won't lose a fish because of them. And bluefish and mackerel won't bite your rig. They won't cut your line. So tie a uni knot to that swivel. 9 to 11 wraps. If I was using mono, I would just use a clinch knot. All right. Tighten that down. Cut the tag end. Leave about 3/8 of an inch. Right, so now, got the sinker slide, and it's resting on the swivel. Take your weight. I got a 4-ounce pyramid. That's my go-to for surf fishing. Clip that onto the sinker slide. All right, now this is what we have. Take some leader, 3 to 5 foot. Take a hook. I'm using a 5/0 circle hook made by Eagle Claw. This is a really affordable hook, so if I'm fishing around a lot of snags, then I'll use one of these. And they work too. I've caught a lot of big redfish and big black drum on these. Tie a clinch knot to it. Right. Take the other end. Tie it to your swivel. And on both of these clinch knots, I did 5 to 7 wraps. That's the usual amount. All right, cut the tag. I usually leave at least 1/8 of an inch, just as insurance. All right, so the rig is done. You've got the braided main line, the sinker slide with the pyramid on it, the swivel, and then we got the 3 to 5 foot of leader with the hook on the end of it. So this will work great as is. If you want to go the extra mile, you want to upgrade this, Instead of putting on that cheap circle hook, get yourself an expensive one, an octopus circle hook with a bent back eye, and do a nice clean snell on it. Gives you a bit of an edge, gives you a better hookup ratio, and this hook's a little bit stronger and a little bit sharper too. So if you're fishing for permit or something really valuable, go the extra mile, upgrade it. If you're fishing around rocks for black drum, redfish, something like that, maybe just use the cheap hook and just tie it on, save the time. So I hope you guys found this useful. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll see you in the next one.